Okay, good morning, children. Already we have discussed what we mean by plastids. It's nothing but the double membrane bound organelles found in green plants and in some algae. They are responsible for the preparation and storage of food materials. There are three types of plastids and definition also we have discussed. Now we are going to discuss about the structure of chloroplasts. Chloroplasts are green plastids containing green pigment called the chlorophyll. Chloroplasts are oval shaped organelles having a diameter 2 to 10 micrometer. That is, you have to memorize that one, and thickness is 1 to 2 micrometer. Now, the shape we are going to discuss. The structure is very, very important. The envelope. We have told that the chloroplasts are oval in shape, like this, oval in shape, and it is a double membrane. Membrane is called the envelope, double membrane bound organelles. Already we have told the double membrane bound organelles. So the envelope is present. The membranes are called envelope. Chloroplast envelope has outer and inner envelope covering. It is called outer membrane. And this is called the inner membrane. Inner. In between the membrane we can see the space which is called intermembrane space. Chloroplast envelope has outer inner membranes which is separated by intermembrane space. Inter means in between. Now stroma. Inner to the membrane, the matrix which is made up of jelly-like substance which is called the stroma. 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 So, matrix present inside the membrane is called the stroma. It contains the DNA will be present. It contains granular structure. These are called ribosomes, which are helping in protein synthesis. So, DNA, what type of ribosome? 7ts ribosome. 7ts ribosomes. These are ribosomes. This is DNA. And other molecules helping in protein synthesis. That is called stroma. Second part. Third part is called the thylakoid. In the stroma, so many sac-like structures are present. These sac-like structures are called the stroma, thylakoids. Thylakoids, here you can see also. These are the sac-like structures can be seen. These are called the thylakoids. These are called the thylakoid. So it consists of thylakoid membrane encloses the thylakoid lumen. That means here I have drawn. When I separate, I will show here like this. This is the thylakoid. This lumen is present. Lumen means nothing but a cavity or gap, and it is having the membrane, thylakoid membrane that encloses the thylakoid lumen. Thylakoids, so many thylakoids will be present one after another, just like stack, S-T-A-C-K, stack of thylakoid, which is called the grana. Granum singular form and plural form is grana. So it consists of thylakoid membrane which encloses the thylakoid cavity. Thylakoids form a stack of disc-like structures which are called the grana. Singular form is grana. Now what do you mean by grana? Now some of the thylakoids are arranged in the form of disc stacked one above the other. These stacks are termed as the grana. They are interconnected. If this is one stack inside, suppose this is one stack, this is another, this is one stack, this is another stack. They are connected. It's not separated, they are connected. This connection is called the Pret membrane. F-R-E-T. Pret membrane, not Pret thylakoid, Pret channels. So, granum, there are some of the thylakoids are arranged in the form of discs stacked one above the other. These stacks are termed as grana. They are interconnected to each other by membranous lamellae. Lamellae means membranous structure, tube-like structures. They are called the Pret channels. So that is the structure of chloroplasts. Now next, what are the functions? There are four main functions are performed by the chloroplasts. First one we have told photosynthesis, storage of starch and fat type, storage of fat type of substances. Third function, synthesis of fatty acids. Fourth function, storage of lipids. And fifth function, formation of chloroplast. Chloroplast gives rise to the chloroplast. These are 5 functions, 2 marks question. Now next part we are going to discuss about the photosynthesis. What do you mean by photosynthesis? Its literal meaning is photo, the combination of 2 words. Photosynthesis. Photo means light, synthesis means to build. So what is the definition? It's a process. From lower class you are studying that one. Again recapitulation. Is a process by which autotrophic organisms. What do you mean by autotrophic organisms? Organisms who can prepare their food by themselves. Green plants. So those organisms are called the autotrophic organisms. Who are the autotrophic organisms? Green plants. Green plants, algae and chlorophyll containing bacteria utilize the energy from sunlight to synthesize their own food, which is called photosynthesis. What is happening in this process? Now, in this process, carbon dioxide combines with water in presence of light and chlorophyll pigment to form the carbohydrate, glucose type of food material. If you want to write the chemical equation, you can write. If you are not able to memorize, you can write that one. Carbon dioxide plus water. Then arrow, here you have to write light and down chlorophyll pigment. Glucose type of substance, water and oxygen is produced as byproduct. So that is called photosynthesis. Definition along with the reaction. What is happening in this process? Now carbon dioxide combines with water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll to form the carbohydrates. During this process, oxygen is released as byproduct. Where does this photosynthesis occur? Now all the green parts of the plant's body. Photosynthesis occurs all green parts of the plant. What are the green parts? Now leaves will be first will come. Stem, when the stem, the young stage, stem and the floral buds in the calyx. Green in color. So these are the places photosynthesis takes place. Now photosynthetic pigments. Pigments involved in photosynthesis are called the photosynthetic pigments. So what do you mean by photosynthetic pigments? Now pigments involved in photosynthesis are called the photosynthetic pigments. Photosynthetic pigments are of 2 classes, 2 types. Some of them are called the primary pigments, 2 types. Some of them are called the primary pigments and some of them are called the accessory pigments. So what do you mean by primary pigments? Now primary pigments, who are they also? Chlorophyll A is considered as the primary pigment and its main function is to trap the solar energy and converts them into electrical and chemical energy. That is the main function. These pigments are called the primary pigments. Example, who is the primary pigment? Chlorophyll A. Now second type is called accessory pigments. Other than chlorophyll A, other pigments other than chlorophyll A such as chlorophyll B, carotenoids are considered as the accessory. Accessory means helping. Helping to whom? Helping to chlorophyll A. And these accessory pigments, their main function is to trap the sunlight and pass it to the chlorophyll A. And chlorophyll A, its main function is to convert the solar energy into chemical energy. So accessory pigments, as they pass the absorbed energy to chlorophyll A molecule. Chlorophyll A and chlorophyll A, its main function is to convert it. It means solar energy into electrical and chemical energy. That is the main function. And these 2 pigments are performing the functions to make the food material by photosynthesis. Now these chlorophyll A, that means primary pigments, and the accessory pigments together form photosystem. Chlorophyll A, that these are called reaction center. Here the reaction takes place. Reaction means solar energy will be converted into chemical energy. That's why chlorophyll A is considered reaction centers. And the accessory pigments harvesting, they are trapping the sunlight. So both chlorophyll A, that means reaction center, or primary pigments you can say, and the accessory pigments together are called the photosystems. Now next, role of sunlight in photosynthesis. The entire process of photosynthesis takes place inside the chloroplast. The structure of chloroplast is such that light dependent on the light reaction and the light independent dark reaction takes place in different sites in the chloroplasts, not in the same place. Light photosynthesis takes place in two steps: light reaction and the dark reaction. Light reaction takes place in certain place in the inside the chloroplast, and dark reaction or light independent, that is called dark reaction, takes place in another place inside the chloroplast. In the next class we will be discussing where these two reactions take place. Okay, thank you children.